Hi, I am Heather Tansley, the Assistant Director for Communications and Operations at the Career Services Center, and I am also one of your instructors for this course. The focus of this module is genuine and authentic networking. In your class reading this week, Hoffman stated that world-class professionals build networks to help them navigate the world. However, the idea of networking can often seem overwhelming or even scary. Let's take a closer look at how you can become a world-class professional at networking. The very definition of networking is to interact with other people to exchange information and develop contacts, especially to further one's career. This is actually something that you do every day on a daily basis, maybe minus the furthering your career part. Because remember, it's not about what you can get from the other person, but how you can collaborate. So that definition isn't the best definition, I would say. Let's look at another definition: to link machines, especially computers, to operate interactively. The most accurate definition would probably be to combine the two. So let's use as our acting definition: to interact and link with other people to exchange information and operate interactively. That definition really focuses on this key idea that networking isn't a one-way street. In fact, it should really be about how you can help each other. Let's talk about some places you can easily build your network. Building your network should not be something that you start from scratch. Look around at the people you already know and interact with. They could prove to be some of the strongest pieces of your network and/or your greatest connectors to opportunities. After you look at your immediate network, look for employer networking events held by the Career Services Center. Career fairs, information sessions, information tables, and workshops are all offered regularly throughout each semester. You can also network by talking to your teachers and faculty members, from those you meet at professional and social organizations, to colleagues from past jobs, internships, and volunteering, to the barista that makes your coffee every morning. You should always be open to meeting your next possible professional contact and looking for partnership opportunities. Another great way to network and further your professional goals is through conducting informational interviews. You can find people that are doing interesting things or work for interesting companies on LinkedIn or on the UD Career Accelerator Network, which we refer to as UD CAN. These platforms will help you find potential contacts all over the world. Think about connecting with someone outside of your usual circles. It is important to build your network in a way that allows you to encounter diverse perspectives. Tips for conducting informational interviews can be found on the Career Services website. In addition to this video and the course reading you were asked to read, 10 Ways to Authentic and Genuine Networking. Here are a few points from that article that I wanted to emphasize. 1. Go to networking events with the intention of building relationships and meeting new people. Don't sit in the corner. Networking can be uncomfortable, but resist the urge to simply stand in a circle of your friends. You can ease some of the awkwardness of networking by bringing a friend, just one, with similar professional interests along. This provides an additional person to help carry the conversation, but make sure to provide a proper introduction for your friend and actively participate in the conversation. Don't rely on your friend or the person you are meeting to carry the weight of the conversation. Regardless of if you are alone or in a team when networking, come prepared with possible conversation topics, such as share a quick personal introduction, ask the other individual to tell you about themselves, ask about their role at their organization and their favorite aspects of their job, or how they found the position that they currently occupy, just to name a few. The second thing from the article is to be present and focus on the person you are talking to. It can be easy to get distracted, especially in a room full of people, but if you want to create a true and beneficial connection with another person, it is important to really listen and make good eye contact. Also, watch your nonverbal cues. Looking around and checking your watch give off the impression of disinterest, even if that was not your intent. Thirdly, listen more than you talk. This will also make you seem smarter to the person you are meeting. Self-awareness is key. Know what to say and not to say about yourself. Know where the boundaries are for professional communication. Practice your networking skills on your friend and ask for feedback on how you come across. Lastly, think long-term versus short-term. Be kind to everyone that you encounter and make sure to introduce yourself to employers, faculty members, and everyone that you meet. Because even if you are not interested in the current opportunity available, you do not know what other connections that individual may have and what doors they may be able to open for you. Moving on to networking tips from the best networkers. Manage your expectations. If you're attending some kind of networking event, you don't have to put pressure on yourself to meet a lot of people. One quality conversation is more beneficial than 20 superficial ones. Plan some icebreakers ahead of time. Shy people in particular have a hard time starting conversations with strangers, but doing a bit of homework before an event can help anyone come up with good questions to ask. Find out who will be at an event and research the people you want to meet by looking them up on Google or LinkedIn. Practice empathetic listening. Put yourself in another person's shoes and listen with the goal of learning something. Stay organized. Getting contact information confused is the first sign of negligence. Let go of fear. Be open to networking opportunities you may not have planned on. The final topic that I would like to discuss in regards to networking is cross-cultural awareness. You may find yourself in a situation where you are networking with individuals from different cultures, and this may bring along some variations in interpersonal interactions. For example, in American culture, eye contact is very important and seen as a sign of attention and respect, while in many Asian cultures, direct eye contact is perceived as disrespectful. If you know in advance that you will be in a multicultural environment, do your research. There may still be some misunderstandings, but it is never a bad idea to be prepared. Networking works best when you find people that you genuinely like and have a natural connection with. Building professional relationships rarely solely focuses on the work world. Often deeper, more beneficial relationships are created by sharing about details and circumstances beyond the office. As with anything, it is important to have balance. You don't want to overshare or get too personal right away, but glimpses into who you are as a person will allow you to form a stronger bond. Also, don't forget to have some fun in the process.